Hi, my name's Leah. I'm originally from Michigan and I've lived in the Valley with my husband Alan for almost 14 years now. We have three beautiful children, Abby who is 17, Espen who's 7, and Avery who is 3. And all three of my children were brought into this world by using midwives. I've had the pleasure of working with Connie for over 10 years, or almost 10 years now, and I'm going to share with you some reasons why I feel that you should pick a midwife over a traditional doctor. Midwives use less intervention. Connie helped me plan and use a natural pregnancy, which I feel God has intended, and has also made me aware of the different interventions between epidurals and IVs and fetal monitors and so forth like that, but also supported my decision on wanting to try to do a natural childbirth. It was relaxing and refreshing knowing that she was available when the baby was to arrive. She felt like there was no rush to schedule or pre-schedule C-sections or inducements and so forth like that, because when the baby comes, and we'll work with the time frame. Whenever I was frustrated, she was always there to help, and she also encouraged not only myself but my husband along the way as well. Midwives also provide personable care. Connie was always there to answer all of my questions for me, no matter how silly I felt they were. She always listened to me and my concerns, and her education helped eliminate all of my fears, from just starting off with the pregnancy and going through the first trimester, through my labor, and even after the baby was born. Connie's care is very compassionate and centered around my needs. She always took time to make sure that she got to know me, and then therefore she tailored my care to my preferences. She does spend a lot more time with you than a traditional doctor would, and she's really about quality versus quantity, which is huge in my eyes. I felt like my care was very family-centered. Each visit I was greeted with a hug, as if I was part of her family. For instance, my oldest daughter, Abby, was 9 years old when I got pregnant with my second child, and Connie took time to include her in all of the doctor visits, as well as help her prepare for the birth that I was going through, because we wanted her in the room with us. Abby understood what mom was going to be going through and how the baby was going to be born, and she was able to cut the cord with her dad for when Espen was born, and it was such an exciting time, not only for our family but a very memorable moment as well. Midwives create an atmosphere that is incomparable to a hospital. I was able to deliver in a birth center with Connie, which was such like a home-like visit or experience. We had a comfort of a real bed without the stirrups and so forth. We had a comfy chair, a shower, family room, kitchen available, and my husband even had a TV available to him too. But it was just so much better than being confined into a cold, sterile hospital room. It just was so much more relaxing. Midwives also offer labor support and actually help you labor. Due to the relationship that we had built over time, as my labor peaked and I tried to get the best of me, Connie was always there to motivate me. Even when I thought I didn't have the power to do so, she continued using words of encouragement, ideas, and her experience to help me push through and continue with that natural process. Again, what I was looking for. She guided my husband on also doing things that was going to help support me. Connie was more than just a coach and a midwife, and it was like having a loving, instinctive mother in the room with us. Her confidence, along with her calmness, was reassuring and very welcomed. Connie's more than just somebody that you will hire for a job. She has become part of our family. We seek for advice often and follow it as well, because we value her opinion. Driving 45 minutes to every office visit should give you an indication of how much we love having Connie and how much we wanted her to deliver our kids as we continued each pregnancy for that. I continue to see Connie, although I'm done having children. I still see her for my yearly exams. She does look at the big picture. She asks, how's your life going? How's your family doing? You got any pictures? And it's more personable. We now think of Connie as part of our family, as I feel she does with us, because she has her Connie's babies. She does yearly picnics to get reconnected with the families, taking updated pictures, just some investment time. Lately, she's also been offering some weekly support groups for mom, which I can imagine would be extremely helpful, especially in those early stages. Am I trying to convince you to use a midwife? Yes. Do I think that you should use Connie Garcia as your midwife? Absolutely. Connie is an amazing person and completely loves what she does. You and your family will fall in love with her just as ours did. And I hope the best for you and your family during your pregnancy. God bless.